Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Friday. Yay, it's Friday, April 17th, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm so glad you're here with me. I'm an energy reader. What am I? Tarot reader. I do a lot of spiritual counseling, and I think that's what I'm really going to start calling myself, as a spiritual counselor, because especially in times like this, we really have an opportunity to look at where we are spiritually and what is this reason for our lives. So anyway, today we're going to have a general reading. I use tarot decks, I use oracle decks, and of course I listen to the spirit guides that are coming through for me. So if this is your first time here, thanks for popping in. All the information about me is down below in the descriptions box. You're a grown-up, I'm sure. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Okay, let's jump into our cards. Our first card today, and I'm using the World Spirit Tarot. And listen, I know my regulars know this. I shuffle, 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 shuffle before I turn on the camera and meditate. And look what came up again, the Strength card. Like, this week is really, we've been facing some big challenges. And again, we're asked to really muster, get into our inner strength, to really find the courage within us, as this gentle lion is just cradling this beautiful woman. She's sitting, she's alert, she's strong, she's holding a little mouse. Up here in the tree is the symbol of transformation by the snake that's there with these eternal flames that are burning and not destroying the tree. So there's all sorts of stuff going on here. And again, another opportunity for us to tap into that deep well of strength that's within us. I know some of you are saying, I don't think I have any more strength in me. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Well, hang in there. You just got to really find that courage. Oh, courage comes a little later. Find your strength. Notice how you feel strong. What is it that you need to do to feel strong? Maybe you need to rest. This lion is napping and relaxing in this beautiful field. Maybe it is hard work for you to relax, and it takes great strength for some of you to slow down and just unwind. It takes determination, because sometimes we just get so caught up in our mind. And she's holding the mouse, and the mouse can be a message of that busyness of the mind that gets ruminating, that's what I'm hearing, or scurrying back and forth with all their thoughts. So again, when these cards start showing up again and again in our readings, it's about, really, this is the state of affairs. We need to really tap into that inner strength. Our second tarot card today is the Eight of Wands, and this is a really powerful card about news, information, about opportunities arriving. This is about you shooting your last arrow in one direction. Maybe it's about you deciding that, oh, well, we have had love in the air. Maybe there is someone whom you are attracted to, and you're ready to reach out to them, or call them, or take some action in a safe distance, within safe distance, get those fires going. So this is also about news can be arriving. Look for emails, news, any sort of information that might be coming through now. Opportunities. There may be some new ways. You also might get flashes of insight, or new ways for you to generate revenue. I know this is a wand card. Wand is all about the creative energy, but in this time, it's about cultivating that creative energy so that it is producing something for you. It's making, you really setting the world on fire with your thoughts, your ideas, your visions. So pay attention to what kind of information you're receiving, because what we put out there, we will receive. Then our final tarot card for today is the Seven of Wands. Now, my regulars know that when we are getting these cards in order, that's a real strong message from the suit. So this is also from the Wands. Now you can see what she is doing is that she is putting up a solid boundary, and she's mustering up all of her courage from these other wands. We can't see their flames. I'm assuming they're happening over here on the other sides of this. It looks almost as if it's a railroad track, right? Like something of that nature. But really, this is about having the courage to know, you know what, maybe this opportunity, maybe this was an opportunity that you knew, that you know you need to take this opportunity that's coming up, and you got to muster up a little bit of courage to either get your resume out there or send that query letter or hire the editor for your book, whatever. Maybe you don't have to do the heavy lifting. This is about you having courage, making clear boundaries. Also, this card is a warning about sometimes it's important to take a retreat, like literally extract yourself from a situation, put the boundary up and retreat, go back into your own sort of cocoon to nourish yourself, to make sure you're taking care of yourself, that you're getting what you need within your boundaries. So you have to create some clear boundaries. So having courage to speak up for yourself, if this is your situation, is really the invitation. Sometimes it's so hard to find the words, but you're strong. You can do it. You have the strength. You know, it takes courage and inner strength to really be discerning about information we're reading or receiving. I know there are many people who just don't believe this, the whole COVID situation, and that's, you know, people can believe whatever they like. We're on a planet of free will. That's the beautiful thing. They can choose their information however they like. But the invitation for you is to go within and listen to yourself, your gut, use trusted news sources, and really be discerning about any information. And maybe there's some information or some people that you might need to block. Whatever they're putting out there might be very fear-mongering, and that's not really good for our psyches right now. You might need to put up a boundary. Those are just suggestions. Of course, you'll know what to do because it's your life. You're in charge of your life. All right, our final card today is Traveling Lightly. And it says, simplify your life. So this little sacred traveler, this is from the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers deck, and I love this deck so much. And there he is. He has put his bags down. It looks like he's just going off with this one little bag. He left his big pack here. He doesn't need all that stuff. What kind of baggage can you let go of? What emotional baggage can you release? What thoughts just aren't serving you anymore? What is it emotionally that you can really release? You know, one of my favorite mantras, I'll say, for myself, especially if there's this thing with the people coming up of perhaps there might be some people that you need to maybe limit how much time you spend with them or whatever, if you're making a boundary. I mean, I get it. We're not physically as close as we were to others, but people are reaching out more and more and more online, and it really is about being discerning about who you're spending, who's your soul family, who's nurturing you, who's feeding you. So there may be some relationships that you need to lighten up on. Maybe you only need to talk to your mother once a day, not 3 times a day, or whatever your situation is. What can you let go of? And remember, and if you are letting go of personal property or things, now is a great time to really be a member of you know, there's freecycle.org, which is a website, and it's all about people locally helping each other by just posting free things to give away to other people. So if you're in a project, clearing out your house, your books, whatever, you know, it might be a great time to be able to put an ad on Craigslist in the free area, porch pickup, out by the street, whatever, gifting things, letting go of these things, and encouraging people to wipe them down with their own wipes and take care of themselves, but really letting go of things that just don't serve you. One of my soul sisters, I'm sorry, my nose is really itchy, and I know I'm not supposed to touch my face. And one day I'll edit really well, I promise. Anyway, one of my soul sisters said, if you haven't picked up the paints that you bought, or that project that you always wanted to do, or whatever it is, you know, I'm poorly paraphrasing her, but if you haven't done it now, are you really going to do it? Like, is that really something you need to hang on to? So perhaps you had an idea of you wanted to rebuild your, I don't know, foyer, and you have all the supplies, but you have zero inspiration to do it, and you don't even know if you like that look, and you said you were going to do it, but is that really the reason to do it? By looking at what you thought you were going to be doing and who you really are, it is about having that heart-to-heart conversation with ourselves of, am I that person? Am I the person who is a scrapbooker, even though I like all the little art supplies? Well, maybe you love the art supplies, but you don't like the scrapbook. Maybe you can do something else with them. But really be honest with yourself so that you can let yourself off the hook. Let yourself, forgive yourself. Say, hey, listen, I'm never gonna wear those size 4 jeans again. I'm gonna purge them. I'm gonna purge my closet now. Let go of these things that just don't serve you. It's okay. Sorry, got a little tickle in my throat, so I'm gonna end our reading right here. So I just wanna thank you so much for stopping by for today's readings. If you're interested in learning more about me, like I mentioned, all my information is in the descriptions box. And I love to hear how you're doing, so please feel free to comment. You know, my notifications, again, aren't coming on when my comments are coming up, so I'll really try and look for them. I have to go back to the videos every day, but if I did love your comment, just know that I'll get to it if I've missed it. But I really appreciate you being here. And if you're one of my new subscribers, thank you so much for stopping in. You know, the focus of my channel is simply that we remember that what's most important during any time, any day of our lives is that we take the best care of ourselves possible. That means drinking really great water, eating delicious food, making sure our thoughts are pure from criticism. That's my hope. No criticism. And that we love ourselves. Even if you get a tickle. Goodness gracious. Okay, I love you. I gotta go. I look forward to seeing you next time.